So you might have heard this term generative AI get thrown around recently. It refers to a set of complex machine learning algorithms that leverage huge amounts of text and audio and video and photos, all created by humans, to automate the creation of entirely new pieces of media. Today, this tech is very nascent and even somewhat controversial. But the promise of generative AI is that in the future, anyone, regardless of their technical ability, can create rich, compelling stories using only their imagination. And that is pretty cool. So as you can imagine, this has been a very hot topic at Capsule, where our mission is quite literally to democratize creativity and allow anyone to create professional looking video without expertise. So today we're launching our first generative AI experiment. It's called G-roll. For context, B-roll is a term used by video professionals. It refers to any additional photos or videos that are cut in or layered on top of your primary footage. So for example, if I was making a video about how to create a professional podcast, I'd suggest that you invest in a high-end digital camera, some professional lighting, a studio quality microphone, and don't forget to design some eye-catching podcast cover art. All of that was B-roll, and sourcing and editing that B-roll into this video was a pretty tedious and time-consuming job. What if we could use AI to do all of that work for you? To start, you'll record or upload a video. We're going to go ahead and upload the video we just made. Here we'll use AI to transcribe the video into text, and then you'll just select any part of the transcript where you want to add B-roll. We'll use AI to generate a photo of a camera and then automatically stitch it into our video. I'd suggest that you invest in a high-end digital camera, some professional lighting. That looks great. Let's keep going. Now we're going to generate a photo of a professional lighting setup, and we're going to assist the AI by adding the words podcast record studio and then choosing the millennial style. Next, we're going to generate a line drawing of a microphone using the flat style. And then finally, we'll create an illustration of some podcast cover art using the creator style. And just like that, our video's done. I'd suggest that you invest in a high-end digital camera, some professional lighting, a studio quality microphone, and don't forget to design some eye-catching podcast cover art. As you can see, generative AI is still very experimental and it's far from perfect. But the more we experiment with it, the more we become convinced that the next era of creative tools will be powered by the work being done today with diffusion models and machine learning. Back in the early days of Apple, Steve Jobs said this about our role as tool builders.
We humans are tool builders, and we can fashion tools that amplify these inherent abilities that we have to spectacular magnitudes, something that takes us far beyond our inherent abilities. And I think we're just at the early stages of this tool, very early stages. And we've come only a very short distance, and it's still in its formation, but already we've seen enormous changes. I think that's nothing compared to what's coming in the next 100 years.